Something about this season has made my mission of putting together effortless outfits that feel like me so much easier, y'all. Like, I'm really focusing on how to elevate my wardrobe, but in a way that is attainable, in a way that does not feel stressful and feels natural to me. So I'm not stressing about what to wear to the event. I'm not even stressing about what the event is. I'm more so wearing what makes me feel amazing and happens to work for the occasion. So with that in mind, here's some fall outfit inspiration that I have been loving for different occasions recently to help you get inspired and dress better. For all my return viewers who are true to it, not new to it, thank you so much for clicking on my face and coming back for more outfit inspo. I just love this little community we are building online. And if you happen to be new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, but everyone calls me JB, and I love sharing fashion, lifestyle, beauty, and travel, as well as the mindset shifts to really help you feel confident to make all of these your own. So with that, let's dive into the more casual looks I have been loving lately, because first and foremost, I need to share this outfit I have gotten complimented on left, right, and sideways for brunch. That is such an easy outfit formula. Now, brunch should not be stressful, y'all. Like, it shouldn't be, what are we all wearing? I'm not sure what to wear. I want to look good. Like, the goal is to catch up with your girls, experience life, try something new on the menu, get that cocktail that looks a little bit too strong, but you know what? We've had a hard week and we absolutely deserve it. So this easy outfit formula has been something that has been saving me on those days where I want to look put together, but effortlessly chic. And that is just a cool jacket with a pair of jeans. And this jacket is from Zara. Take it in, take it in. I got a size medium, and y'all know I love a cinched waist anything. Like, how good is this? It's just so easy. And what I love about this jacket specifically, you don't even have to button it all the way down. You notice I'm leaving just a couple of buttons unbuttoned to really just show a little midriff and be super chic. Like, that is what I love in a good jacket, is versatility, right? Like, yes, you can wear it buttoned up, but yes, you can wear it open. Yes, you can wear it half zipped. Like, that is the ultimate secret hack, I'm telling you, when you're looking at jackets. Then I paired it with these easy barrel jeans I've had from FashionNova for like a year now. They're so comfy, and I just wanted something sleek and easy. Compared to my other barrel jeans, I just felt like these were gonna be nice and on par and give a very relaxed feel for meeting up with the girls. This might surprise you, but I'm slightly leaning into mixing metals with this Glamaholic bum bag. I've had this embossed bum bag for a while now. I just love Glamaholic, and it is a Detroit brand. And I mean, just how good is that, right? Just paired together, something very easy, something very elevated, especially when you look at the shoes. One second. Busting out the $10 Zara sandals that I found with the bedazzled mesh print. Y'all, at first I really thought I was gonna hate this trend, but now that I see it on, it's so elevated and so effortless and so easy and just like sleek and chic, right? Especially because sometimes after brunch you want to walk around, you want to explore things. So having like the 5-inch pumps like is cute for sitting down, but when you really want to experience life with the girls, you want to make sure you're a little bit functional. So that is why I love these shoes. And for a fragrance, I truly have been obsessing over Angel Nova by Mugler. I swear the plum in this, it just is something so unexpected and gives a subtle bit of sweetness while still working for the fall season. Because you know how some fragrances, they're very sweet and they're very floral and they just feel more summer? What I love about plum specifically in this is that it does lend itself to be a subtly fall scent while still being sweet and still being sensual. Like, when I say the girlies have to know what I'm wearing, 9 times out of 10, it's this. Like, how good is this outfit? Again, like, not over the top, but still looking chic and a little bit unique, which is the perfect balance that I strive for, especially when I want to feel confident with very minimal effort. And I love this outfit combination so much, I have to show you another option for brunch, especially for my girlies who are trying to wear a little bit more color this fall season. I vowed this fall I was going to wear more color even on the gloomier days, so a really easy color that I have been reaching for is burgundy. It's just one of those colors that always looks good, plus it's in season year after year after year, so it makes getting dressed so much easier without having to think about mixing and matching and adding new stuff, because most of my red is the same color. Starting with this really fun jacket, giving a mix of MJ YSL vibes from FashionNova. It's just gorgeous, it's just fun, it's just unexpected, and that's something I always love to lean into, as you're noticing, like I said, with the outfit formula. An unexpected jacket, and then whatever pants seem to make sense, right? Because the jacket's working already as the statement. I mean, how many red jackets are you seeing outside today? Probably not a lot, right? But then paired with these balloon pants from ASOS, yes. These are just so fun and they're so comfortable and perfect for like the earlier fall days where it's still a little bit warm that you need the jacket, but you also are not trying to sweat, y'all, because that fine balance, that dance, is one of the reasons it can feel so hard to get dressed. So learning to mix your fabrics together also when you're doing these outfit formulas is a huge hack to making this more effortless and easier for you. And the ASOS pants I have in a medium, they are so breathable, they are cotton, they are so versatile. I was on the fence, y'all, because these were definitely an impulse purchase. But over the years, if you've watched my other videos, you know I talk about discernment, having taste, and understanding what your personal tastes are. So understanding that I always will lean towards a baggier, comfier pant, these made so much sense for me to add to my wardrobe. Plus, being under $50 did not hurt. And they have these in other colors, like yellow and brown, both of which are absolutely calling me, but sticking to burgundy, as you see, this is just adding a really fun effect and just a little more drama while being comfortable and cozy and chic for brunch. Now for the bag, Brandon, he always wants to play. Boy, come on, because look how perfect this is gonna go. Y'all know I love to mix colors and textures, and brown with the burgundy is giving luxurious, it's giving money, it's giving bad B, because as much as I love being a monochrome girly, I am learning that adding those subtle touches of rich browns to ground the look, especially when you're wearing rich colors already, really just takes it up a notch. And you'll see when you see the shoes. The ASOS sandal heels, that is right, I have really been loving these. Again, they're so cozy and comfortable. I've torn my ACL twice, y'all, so I cannot be in heels and shoes that are not going to work all day. It's just not happening. Like, I've hit that age, I'm gonna be functional. So these babies do exactly what they need to do, and they ground the look together, adding that bit of richness. And I will be reaching for the same fragrance. Y'all know that's kind of how I do. I have like a fragrance for occasion. So this is the second brunch outfit that's really elevated, very easy and fun while using the outfit formula of an unexpected jacket and fun pants. Now for my corporate baddies, these next looks are for you. Anybody else a multiple alarm in the morning kind of girly? Because the way I used to hit snooze, it should have been a freaking crime. And then I would wake up frazzled in a rush trying to figure out what I'm going to wear to work, because of course you want to look good and make a good impression, plus feel good about yourself throughout the day. And so whenever I was in a rush and just could not put two thoughts together in the morning, I always reached for two elevated basics to just really elevate an outfit while being wearable and easy for my 9 to 5. So an example of that is this amazing Zara cowl neck top. And what I love about this top, y'all, not only can it be worn as a cowl neck, you can also wear this as like a cover your shoulders type top like this. Again, you're gonna notice the theme is always versatility when it comes to my pieces. Like, I am not about to buy something that I cannot rewear and restyle. And I love when the pieces themselves make it easier by having extra fabric or material to do that for me, like instead of bobby pins and things like that. So this is just such a really fun and easy top, especially paired with the Alice and Olivia wide leg pants. When I say this was one of the best investments, because I'm definitely a buy it nice or buy it twice girly now that I'm in my 30s. Like when I was in my 20s, I would risk buying something that was a little bit inexpensive because I wasn't sure. But what I keep learning is that 9 times out of 10, I regret it and I never really wear it, and I just still crave the actual version that I wanted. And so the dupe never really like satisfies me at this point. So I'd much rather buy the higher quality version that I know is going to last, especially because if you've seen my other videos, you know, like even my fast fashion clothes last like 6, 7, 8 years. Like this top is 3, 4 years old. Like, again, we're going to get the most out of our pieces. We are not wasting money over here. And then just to make it very easy for work, I'm going to go with these boots. These boots from Steve Madden, because I really just want something nice and crisp and going to give long leg and just blend. I think a lot of girls, you go for the classic pumps, but picking a black or picking like a brighter color actually works against the outfit sometimes. So if you're on the shorter side, matching your shoes to your pants is such an easy way to give a nice long look with very minimal effort. Then for a bag, wanting to add a little bit of color and texture, the Brahmin bag in this gorgeous burgundy croc pant, plus these little charms. I made some of these myself, y'all. Like, it was such a fun little girls' night having the girlies over, and we all just make our own custom charms for our bags. So if you're looking for a fun little like girls' night in, making your own charms is definitely a 10 out of 10 would recommend. So this is just a very easy elevated look for your 9 to 5 that, again, like you just want to feel confident and take on the room, especially like a presentation day, y'all, because I don't know about you, but those days used to be like so stressful when you had to go up in front of the class like, okay, y'all, so here's this presentation I've worked hard on, and I know what I'm talking about, but I know some of y'all are going to make me question it a little bit with one too many questions. In fact, I think for that situation, we might need a different work outfit. So let me give you a second option for the fall. Now, when you work in a male-dominated space like engineering for over 10 years and for the last couple of years in sustainable materials engineering, which was very much a boys' club, you were in a lot of boardrooms and you definitely had to give a lot of presentations and explain why that actually wasn't the right material to use and it's really not more sustainable than what we're already using. And you really needed to have a lot of faith and power and confidence in yourself to give that presentation in front of people who absolutely did not understand anything you were saying. So whenever I needed that power boost, y'all, an alpha formula that will never steer you wrong is going to be a power suit. I'm going to say it, like, a power dress can be fun, but sometimes you just need a good suit because I need to move and know that I'm just like looking put together. And sometimes with the dress, y'all, it'd be a little bit too tight. I'd be a little bit too uncomfortable. So this is the look, starting with this very fun, easy cropped button up from True Religion because I want to play with color. I have found that red is just a very great power color, but blue tones it down and gives that bit of like trustworthiness. Like, if you're gonna dive deep into color theory, y'all, let me know if that's a video that interests you because I have been deep in it. I have been like, what colors are going with which colors? What are the vibes they're gonna give? Just to get more out of my wardrobe, right? Like, could I have paired this with white? Could I have paired this with black? Sure. But this is just something, again, unexpected, but still very professional, fun, and feels like me. Especially paired with these ASOS pants. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna apologize right now because these are 7 years old. Like, again, if I'm buying things, I buy for life. I buy with the intention of wearing these pieces forever, like literally into the ground. Like, I'm gonna wear them until they fall apart 9 times out of 10, like unless something just does not fit. So I'm loving this. And the sneaky trick when it comes to putting together a power suit for you is that sometimes you have to DIY it by mixing and matching from other brands. So the jacket for this is actually from H&M, especially because it's got that slight cinching in the waist that I'm obsessed with. Obsessed with. And the other reason that this is so useful, especially if you are somebody who has been struggling to put together a power suit, you can find a crop jacket if that's more your speed. You can find a longer duster style blazer if that's more your speed, right? Like, so don't always feel like you have to buy the suit as is. Don't be afraid to take the pants with you into the store to find a matching blazer or take the blazer and to find matching pants to make a suit that just makes you feel your most powerful. Now for the shoes. Reaching for these Zara boots because one thing about me, like, I can recognize there's a gap in my wardrobe. Like, I don't have a burgundy pair of pumps or ankle boots or sandals, and I'm not gonna rush out to buy something just to buy something. I wanna make sure it's gonna fit. So in the meantime, we make do with what we already own, and so this is going to still give that nice sleek effect and give me the pointed heels and work for the outfit. Now for the bag. I'm bringing back the Brahmin bag. Look, she gonna do what she needs to do. The texture, the color, it's just gonna make me feel very much like a boss, like a power woman in the meeting. Like, we are gonna get this done. Y'all are gonna sign off on this. Please don't ask too many questions because, baby, I actually know what I'm talking about and I know it actually makes sense. So I'm not about to say like, I think, and does that make sense to you? Baby, I know it makes sense. I did my research. That's why I'm up here presenting. And that's exactly how I want to feel in my outfits at work. Like, I want to feel confident. I want to feel put together, but I also do want to feel comfortable and like me because I found that makes me perform and be my best. And if you feel like you're seeing a lot of pieces you're loving and you're like, Jordan, I shop at a lot of these places and I never see these pieces, like, help, baby girl, help me. Don't worry, I put together an email list that I send out bi-weekly. I'm not about to bombard your inbox because I also hate getting 100 emails from FashionNova in one day. And every week I love to share roundups, tips, and tricks, what I'm eyeing up to make sure you're getting the best, regardless of your budget, with my sustainable materials background to help inform that, as well as, of course, what I have learned over the years just dressing better for myself. So make sure you join the crew there. But if you're not an email list girly, I know everybody else is over on LTK making sure that they are seeing the latest drops, outfit details, and plus the roundups I share there on a weekly basis. So either way, you're gonna be covered. I was so excited to talk about the date night outfits, I almost forgot the fragrance to go for my 9 to 5. Yeah, the Flower Bomb is gonna do it for me because it's giving that little bit of softness and it's giving a little bit more professional, but still, like, I mean business, y'all. I'm definitely a girly who loves a little bit of softness with a little bit of spice, a little bit of something a little bit deeper. Sometimes it's an oud, sometimes it's like a cedarwood or a sandalwood, right? But the Flower Bomb, it's just so good because you have those floral scents and that little bit of spice that's just gonna turn heads, but keeping it professional because, baby girl, like, I wanna smell good, but not good enough that y'all are distracted from what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, this is not one of the times I need a fragrance where you are too wrapped up in how I smell and not in what I'm saying to you. You know what I mean? Do you agree or do you disagree? Like, do you always want to smell like a little bit of a snack regardless, or do you feel like different situations call for different scents? Let me know in the comments below, and I'm really going to get changed into the date night outfits this time. One thing that I released for date night is that it has to be overly tight and overly sexy to actually give sex appeal. And I really, really love a good dress and knee-high boot combo for that reason. Now, right now, I'm doing this really gorgeous oversized denim button-up as a dress from Fashion Nova because it's so easy and so effortless. Plus, it can lend itself to having shorts underneath or a skirt underneath if you want to be a little bit more playful. But this as the base is just so easy and effortless. Like, could I reach for a sweater dress? Absolutely, but because I have an entire video dedicated to all the sweater dresses in my closet, the best ones, how to find the right fit, and of course how to style them, I wanted to give you something a little bit different than what I would probably reach for, given we're still in that intermediate temperatures right now. So for the boots, I gotta do the azalea wings. I'm not gonna lie, I am obsessed with these. These were the best purchase of this year, looking for thigh-high boots that are comfortable, and they come in these gorgeous chocolatey brown, like, so good, and the drama on these. Plus, this is also going to give me coverage on my legs. Like, if you are worried about the dress being a little bit too short, some thigh high all the way up to the coochie boots. Like, that's what I mean by you don't need super tight clothes to be sexy. You don't also need to be like naked all the time to be sexy. And that is something that really helped me to improve my style by leaps and bounds, I feel like, over the past couple of years. It just gives what it needs to give. And now I can't help but be a little bit matchy here with the bag. Brendan, there you, boy. I don't know why he act like he doesn't have to work today too. I mean, because we're going for the 3 textures. That is another little sneaky style trick whenever I want to be elevated, is to make sure I have 3 different textures in the look. So I have denim, the faux suede, and the leather in this with the Brandon Blackwood. So good, so luxurious, so easy for a date, especially something more on the casual side where you want to be a little bit more playful and a little bit more fun. But I also have been leaning into being a little bit more experimental when it comes to my looks overall, but especially for date night. And I think with the new hairstyle that we're giving, I'm thinking this next look is really going to give what it needs to give. Now, this outfit formula took a while to grow on me, but it's actually becoming one of my go-tos whenever I do want to feel a little bit edgier, but also put together and just effortless. And that is a dress over pants, y'all. That's right. I said it. I said it. I can't believe I'm saying it because I know I was skeptical in my fall trends video when it came on the scene. Like, I don't know if it's for me, but it turns out it is, in fact, for me. As you can see with this dress from Affirm, first of all, by itself, she's a beauty. Like, if you really want to just do something and make a little statement and you just want it to be tea, you absolutely could wear just this dress. I absolutely would encourage you to wear just this dress. But with it being a little bit colder, and plus I just want to have a little bit more fun with my style, I decided to pair it with these jeans from Fashion Nova. I get asked about these leopard print jeans all the time, y'all, and I am surprised, shooketh, in fact, because I did not see Fashion Nova as a place that I could find decent jeans, that I did not need to get tailored, that wouldn't gap in the back. Like, color me very surprised, because these are very asked about and for good reason, and they're so comfortable, y'all. Like, how good does this look? And again, very effortless. I don't have to like tuck anything. I don't have to bobby pin, bob and weave, juck and jive. You know what I mean? Like, throw on and go. And that is always what I'm looking for effortlessness, because I feel like not all the time, but the moment you do have to think about safety pinning or adding something, you end up just getting overwhelmed and scrapping the look. So this for me has been a go-to combination that always does what it needs to do for the bag. From another favorite black-owned brand, Plugged by Bianca. This is like the 3rd black-owned brand I introduced y'all to. Well, maybe not introduced y'all to, but we had Glamaholic, Brandon Blackwood, and now Plugged by Bianca. I just love the gold detailing, the double pockets. It's just so cute and so easy and so elevated. Then for the shoes, the Dolce Vita leopard print mules, y'all. Again, for a night where we're about to karaoke and sing our hearts out, which that is exactly where I wore this outfit. Also, if you are trying to dance the night away, again, I'm not above a kitten heel. I still look sexy. I still look grown, especially with these pants being a little bit on the shorter side. I really just want the pointed toe effect to give classy and chic, but still a little bit of height so my jeans don't drag. I mean, look at this. It's It's too good. In fact, what I love about this outfit combination is that it doesn't just work for date night. This also works if you have creative networking events, because y'all know I love to share some of those outfits as well. Like recently, I got to present at Black Tech Saturdays and host my very own workshop. That's right, giving educator, giving public speaker, giving sharing my knowledge on how I've been successful as a small creator in this space and really building this amazing community. Like, if you watch the CultureCon video, you know what I'm talking about. Just how many of us have connected in real life and over things that, like, you know, seem like worlds apart, right? You know, talking to one of the women inspired to come from Barbados all the way to CultureCon because of my video. And just speaking about how it can feel very limiting depending where you live to express yourself through fashion and express yourself through style. And so going to these events, like, it's so important to just broaden your horizons and see that you really can kind of do and wear whatever you want if you have the audacity, right? And so I got to bring that to Black Tech Saturdays. So this was the outfit with the nollie robe that y'all saw in my new in video. And remember when I said it might go with the ASOS pants? Well, it did. It did. I mean, look at it giving. And then I just did a very simple front tuck because the nollie robe is on the longer side, y'all. And I don't think I want to get it shortened. I don't think I want to get it tailored to be shortened. So I just tucked it in to give a really fun top, kind of an homage to her original bodysuit, right? Like, but something more fun and more elegant, and of course on theme for fall with the color palette, especially with purple trending. She got all the compliments she needed to get. And then the other option I do want to show you really quick for a creative event, because I know we have a lot coming up this season, and I want to give you some of these before we get into the holiday season, because networking event and creative event outfits are probably not the same outfits I'm going to be putting together for the holiday season. So let me get into that look. So before I get into that look though, I do want to put you onto a new fragrance that I have been loving. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Boy Smells, but I recently went into a local boutique called Rail and Anchor by my house. They have so many good like home decor pieces, and I'm always looking for just like unique things. Obviously, if you've noticed with my style, I kind of trend towards unique but wearable pieces, and same with like home decor. And so this fragrance by Boy Smell, I love because these are actually gender neutral. So the marble fruit is this great mix of like fruitiness with just a subtle bit of like a sandalwood in there. So you have that nice fruity texture, that nice fruity scent. I don't know why I keep wanting to say texture, y'all. That nice fruity scent that goes with that little bit of spiciness I love, and it just lingers so well, like so well. So when I want something that's unexpected and a little bit more of like, I would say an oud or a sensual, I will reach for this over my Angel Nova. Like, I love Angel Nova, do not get me wrong. Me and Angel Nova, like, if it wasn't for her, it would be Angel Nova, but I have really been loving the marble fruit scent. So I'm keeping the same outfit formula as before, right? We have the dress over some pants with this gorgeous free market dress that y'all love. I got from Vici Collection, I think last year. Nordstrom has it. Y'all have been selling this out, and for good reason, because on its own, the dress is so good, but I wanted to be playful, and so I've been in my DIY bag, and so I took a couple of rubber bands really quickly to scrunch up just one side of the dress to give an asymmetrical feel so that you could see the jeans poking out underneath. Like, again, this is one of the reasons I love paying attention to the trends personally, because that does not mean you need to go out and buy something new. Sometimes that just means grabbing a hair tie, grabbing your safety pins, having a little bit of patience. But I also do reserve that for the actual creative events when I do have more time to actually think things through, because when I'm in a rush, y'all, I promise you this probably is not the outfit I would have reached for, but I got time today. So paired with the ASOS barrel jeans, I just love how much it adds more volume, and then of course that color underneath. So it almost looks like a jumpsuit, but like a really fun, cool denim jumpsuit, right? And now the sneaky trick that I learned, if you're gonna do the rubber band hack, the more material that you rubber band underneath, the more volume you're going to give the piece, right? So if you don't want it to bubble out as much, rubber band in small sections to shorten your pieces how you want to shorten them. But if you want some volume, grab a big chunk of material so it's gonna billow out and have that fun kind of effect like I have here. Then again, in the spirit of layering, especially with the fall, I want to play with a little bit of color, reaching for a jacket. I picked up this gorgeous faux suede one from Zara, y'all, because the color is so good. And you know how I feel about like fur and real suede, like, and there are so many different camps when it comes to fur and suede and leather, y'all. I just feel like Do what makes sense for you. I don't even feel the need to like thrift those things, to be honest. I don't mind a good faux suede because a lot of faux suede is actually nubuck. So it is a version of suede. It's just a less pristine, clean, soft feeling version of cowhide. So that's something I'm always keeping in mind when it comes to my pieces as well. But I just love the color contrast on this while still very much giving fall vibes. Then for the shoes, actually gonna keep it simple and reach for a classic. I'm gonna go ahead and go with these sandal heels again from ASOS. I just wanna add a little bit of height and again play around with the idea of the power of threes, right? So 3 textures, 3 colors. So that's what I'm doing here with this and the bag, which probably will not be a surprise. Brandon, you was just here. I do not know how I misplaced this bag. Like, I haven't been showing this to you the whole video, but going to be reaching for the Kiwi bag again from Brandon Blackwood, just to again add that richness with the darker browns, because we have the darker navy with the denim and of course this like fun like mustard yellow jacket. Like, I fear I ate. I don't even fear. Like, actually, this is what the whole point of all of this has been, right? Is these outfits are now coming to me more naturally and more effortlessly. This isn't taking me hours to come up with anymore. And part of that is just playing around in your closet, looking at what you have, and really just keeping in mind a couple key outfit formulas to start off the look and then tailoring it to make it your own so that you feel amazing. Because it's not that you need more clothes. You do not need a bunch of clothes. As you're seeing, I'm re-wearing different pieces, not just in this video, but over all of my videos, because I want to show you that it's possible to do these things with what you own. And if you're watching all the way to this point, you might as well hit that follow button, because you are picking up what I'm putting down and you totally understand the mission that we are on, to just effortlessly dress like our best selves. And in fact, if you like this video, go ahead and check out this entire playlist with even more outfit ideas to show you how I'm thinking through putting together looks, how I'm making sure that they hit every single time, and the little mistakes that you might be making that are really easy fixes to elevate your style without buying anything new. So thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in a couple of days.